So the access to this meeting, is it something that is convenient? You can
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
okay. So we are heading towards another lockdown. I don't know. It is not that as severe as the other day, but the number of cases are keep increasing by the day, right? So hopefully everyone is safe and you're taking care of yourself. Anyone of you staying in Selangor? Selangor wilayah? Amirul?
Hi, sir.
Oh,
Yes.
Amirul,
Yes, sir.
I stay in Selangor too,
Alia,
sir.
Anis. Oh, quite a number of us, eh? Okay, so obviously you, I'm not sure whether you are able to go out or not because I'm quite confused about the process and procedures. But I believe the restriction is going to be implemented where you are not to go out. You can go out for only to work, I think. Yeah. Any one of you working part time as Uber? Oh, there's no Uber anymore, right? Grab. None, eh? Nobody is involved in Grab services. We have 20. We have another two more. Okay, another one more. So how's your holiday then? Was it good?
Mm,
Boring?
yeah, boring, sir.
Boring.
With
Anyone
little
from
things
Sabah?
to do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Cynthia. You're from
Yes,
Sabah or
I'm from
Sarawak?
Sabah, sir.
Okay.
Sabah.
So things in Sabah, is it improving?
Not really. We found new cluster as of recently, I believe. So yeah, that's kind of a bummer to listen to the
Yeah.
news, but we're staying home and we have CMCO over here as well. So yeah,
Yeah, true, true.
not much different with Selangor actually. Yeah.
The problem with the virus is that it is mutating, meaning it is changing from one form to another, right?
Mhm.
Uh, so it's quite difficult to find solution for that. I think the solution might be in the position that you have to put a virus into the virus. Then maybe
Could be, yeah.
yeah. So just like the other day, my brother-in-law mentioned about giving some poisons, yeah, a powder form where the ants will eat and then it will carry that poison to the queen and the whole colony will die off. Hopefully, in
Hmm.
that manner. But whatever it is, life has to go on. Is this the first time that you're
Yeah.
meeting me? Is this the first time that you're looking at my
Sadly,
face?
yes.
Okay,
Yes,
good.
sadly, yes.
Yeah.
It
Yes,
has to
sir.
be this way.
Right, good. Uh, Actually, this paper is my first time also. So I have a lot of things to learn, and I was hoping that we can learn together. Yeah. This is an elective paper, obviously. Uh, so not the pressure is not that hard in terms of you to carry this information that you or the knowledge that you have to other classes, meaning higher forms of your education. But even though this is the paper, did you choose the paper purposely or you end up with God, there's none, the rest of the classes are full, so therefore I have to choose this. Anyone
The last
who
choice.
You choose
purposely
the
choose?
picture, but
The little one.
he's
Yeah, the larger
Yeah,
one.
I think the smiling faces. I can I can see that. All right, okay. So as I'm saying to you guys, I have like I'm this is a new paper for me, right? I'm being frank with you, and it's a learning cycle for me also, right? But having said that, as I already stated, please you can all read at the same time, and then we were to have a discussion. I think in that mode that is much better in terms of for us to gain our knowledge. Yeah. Okay, now about myself, since everyone is here, Assalamualaikum, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. My name is Muhammad Haris. Okay, I've been with UITM as a lecturer of law for the last, I think, 14 years. Yeah, dah lama ya. As you can see from my face, I really aged. Right? I'm 54 years old. Okay, there's another 6 more years to go before I pension. I think my age is similar to your parents, if I'm not mistaken. Anyone?
Yes,
Your parents?
yes,
Okay,
sir.
yeah.
Yes.
So if I were to have
Yes,
kids,
sir.
if I were to have kids, the kids would be your age lah. In terms of naughtiness, in terms of wanting to learn the world, you know, you are at that mode of life where you are discovering things, yeah, and everything is like new to you, right? Okay, before ITM, I used to work with the industry. Yeah, I worked with the bank for 10 years. Bank Bumi Putra, no longer in existence. And then with telecommunication, Ericsson telecommunication for 2 years. With Syarikat Telephone Wireless for another 5 years. I used to work with a factory that produce the problematic power window regulator of Proton. You know, Proton cars that you can see that it is very difficult for you to pull up and down the window. So that was the uh, company that I used to work with. Okay, that is another 5 years. So my experience outside is roughly about 25 years of working outside before I joined ITM. Okay, uh, looking at you guys, this is the third year, right? The third semester or
The yes, the third semester, sir.
third semester, meaning
Second year.
second year, right? Together with
Yeah.
your asasi, you should be third year, right? This is your third
Yes.
year. Okay, learning law. You are into the third year. Then what do you think about law so far? Speechless.
So far, so good.
So far so good. Meaning, what is the good thing that you discover? It is taxing, right? No
Yeah,
doubt
we
about it.
definitely
So many,
Yeah.
so many things to learn, right? You have so many things to other than law that you are learning. You know, you are going through life. Obviously, everything, as I said, is new, and you have to learn life. And on top of that, you are being forced to learn about law. And can you identify that who are here just because they love law, or they were forced to be in this particular course? Sometimes your parents are the one that influence you, right? They are playing the politic games into making sure that you choose law. You know, when you were little, they will buy you, you know, or books that relates to law because they have something in their mind that they want you to end up being a lawyer. You're being politically geared into thinking of law. I don't know. That might be one of the method that is being used. So, any questions that you want to ask me before we start the class?
One sir,
Yeah.
what made you change your mind and started becoming a
Okay.
lecturer? Because 25 years is a long time to spend in the industry, and you just sort of, you know, like flew away from that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually,
Uh-huh.
I have 12 in my family member. I'm number 11. So, being a young chap, I wanted to be a teacher. I told my family members, I think I love to be a teacher. The thought of teaching, educating others, at the same time, learning things, new things. Um, my family members comprises of educators, yeah, and many of them, when I say that uh, I, I was interested in becoming a teacher. Actually, I wanted to be a teacher rather than lecturer. Uh, they say enough. Yeah, we have too many teachers in our family. Do something else. Yeah? Do something else, and I was bored by that idea, and I went to do something else. And then after 25 years, I start to realize that, oh my God, this is not what I want, you know. Uh, and it was too late for me because my age is no longer able to be accepted as a teacher. So the only way for me to be an educator is by becoming a lecturer. So I continue my law, meaning I study law after what? At the age of 30, I study law. Yeah, and I took 10 years to complete. This is something. I think if you check the list of students of ITM, because I study in UITM part time. My name is going to be the longest. Yeah, I'm so far. I think I am the longest student of law faculty. I took 20 semesters for me to complete law. 10 years, right? So I was doing it with PLK off campus, night classes, while I was working. So, Cynthia, in answering you, that I think the inner self that is saying that I think I love to teach and I want to share the experience of learning with others. Okay. Uh, so that's my reason for becoming a lecturer. Uh, so, any other questions that you want to ask? By the way, I'm married. I don't have kids. Yeah, as I told, if I were to have kids, my kids would be your age lah. Yeah. Uh, what else? I'm staying in Shalam. Okay. What else? Uh, you can ask me any questions that you want to ask. Cynthia, do you have any other questions that you want to ask?
Thank you, sir. That's lovely. Lovely answer. Ironically enough, um, I don't know. I have a family of educator. I grew up in an educator family.
Oh,
Both
good,
of my
good.
parents, yeah, both of my parents are both educated, and my mind just speak to me to not become one of them. It's me, but I
So,
have always loved teaching
oh, okay, good, good.
since I was like, a young kid. But I'm never into that educator mindset. Yeah, to
Because
become a teacher, to be exact, a lecturer. Mm.
at this point of age, for every one of you, you are trying to find yourself, right? So it's so searching, trying to picture what do you want to do with your future, where you're going to end up in the next 30 years or so, right? Some of you have no clue, right? It's okay. Life is like that. Even though you prepare like meticulously, things does not change or turn up to be what you wanted it to be, because life is a challenge. Because whatever you put yourself in, how best it is, God will test you. Yeah, we are here to be tested. So chill and enjoy the journey. So for me, luckily I managed to get my forte. Yeah, the thing that I believe so far, that would be the best thing. Uh, Another thing that I wanted to do is to travel the world. If looking at YouTube videos, people traveling the world and seeing the world and learning while sharing their knowledge with the world. Okay. Any other questions that you want to ask? The mood of this session of our study would be, I think, in a relaxed manner. I don't want you to like just listen, because listening is not good. I want a discussion method. You can argue, you can disagree, you have your own opinion, because you guys are the group, the millennials, the I think you all millennials, right? What was the generation that you are in? They call it as Gen what? X, Gen what? Z, Gen Z. Whatever generation that you
Yes.
are in, you are more inquisitive. Yeah, you are more argumentative. Then therefore you have that mood of thinking. So this session of ours, I was thinking that we would discuss, and you share your knowledge that you found elsewhere, and for us to benefit from your knowledge that you have found, and obviously from whatever knowledge that I can share with you. Boleh? Agree, everyone? Yeah, okay, right.
Boleh, sir.
Yeah. So I thought somebody was about to ask me a question just now.
Sir, it's me.
Uh,
So, we've created a WhatsApp group.
yeah.
So, can we get your number at least?
Oh, I
So we
see.
can
You
add
already
you.
created a WhatsApp group. That's good.
Yes,
So
sir.
that is
Yes.
our aim. My aim
Yes.
is to establish a WhatsApp group. Can you add my number? I
Yes,
put
sir.
it here on the
Okay.
text.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay. 019-329-6291. My email is harisrani66. Oh, I think I create another email for submission of documents or submission of assignment. Uh, for, for, for 479 or 497? 497. Okay. At gmail.com. Okay, take down this email. We will be using this one as our submission. Now, we have 22 of us right now. I want you to create groups. Yeah, we have 3 assignment that obviously knowledge is one thing, right? But as far as the completion of the course, we have to have some uh, uh, benchmark, yeah, or standards. So the moral of the game, other than getting knowledge, is second is to pass with flying colors, right? So I don't mind giving you an A. The A plus or A is not reserved. I don't have that kind of mentality. If you deserve to get an A, I believe from 22 of you, they would be bound to have at least a few A's. Yeah. I can give everyone A. I don't mind answering that to the faculty, because the faculty, if you give certain number of A's or fails, then you have to justify. I don't mind doing that. But in order to do that, we do have assessment that we have to conduct. Yeah. So the assessment would be three assessment. We are to do in groups. Yeah. So 22 divided by how many members that you want to be in a group that you feel comfortable. You know, two is something that is too little. Yeah, I don't agree with two. I agree with
Three
three,
or
four,
four.
three or four or five. You know,
Yeah, I think three or
three,
four.
three or four. Yeah, four
I think
divided
three
by
or four.
22 divided by four. How many groups do we have? Yeah, I am bad about maths as you guys. Because the left brain and the right brain, right? We are more on the thinking rather than rational. We are on the rationalizing rather than uh, calculative.
Counting.
Yeah. So
That's why you're a
22
lawyer.
22 divided by 4,
5 something. 5.
5
Around
something.
five, sir.
5 5 times 4 is 22. So there will be two groups that have 5 members, and the rest will be 4. Yeah. Can we stick to that? 4 and
Yes, of
5.
course.
All right.
Of course.
So who is the class rep? So in this COVID situation, do we still have a person that is asserting themselves as I am the leader of the whole group, or anyone is we must have a leader actually, yeah, someone that is able to bring everyone to date. Yeah. Uh, if we don't want that, we still have the what do you call it, WhatsApp group. So the WhatsApp group would be something that everyone is aware. Uh, do you need that leader class, right? Do you
Yes,
think?
of course.
Yeah. Okay. Right. Anyone who what they call it volunteers to be the class rep, or you have already appointed one? No. Anyone who
What's that group admin, sir?
WhatsApp admin? Siapa
Mm-mm.
WhatsApp admin group? Let me see.
I
Farina.
think it's Karina.
Um,
Yeah,
I'm the
Karina.
admin, sir.
You are the admin. Hold on, hold on. I'm looking at siapa.
Yes, I'm the admin.
Which one?
Siti Nurfarina. It's me,
Siti
sir.
Farina, because your
Yes.
picture is not showing. Hold on, eh? Okay. Right. So you are the class rep, and your task is to
Okay.
communicate, to be the medium between me and the class. So hopefully everyone just don't let her to be burdened in contacting you. You might go missing and things like that. Please inform her so I would be able to easily identify what happened to you, what is your problem that you are facing. You know, sometimes your internet connection is down, sometimes you don't have credits, sometimes your phone is out of order and things like that. Yeah. So anything that the faculty, in terms of me as the agent of the faculty, can help you out in easing your learning cycle or your process, yeah, of learning. So if you have any problem, please approach me directly or the class rep to inform her about what is happening to you. Yeah. So that is important for us to, because ITM is very concerned with the well-being of the students. Yeah. So therefore, VC has already instructed the dean, and the dean have asked us all, the lecturers, to be extra vigilant into uh, concerning about your well-being. Right. So make sure that you are able to, you know, to give the feedback that you want. Yeah. Whatever it is, I know this is a very difficult situation. Economically, people lose their job, you know, and things like that. You're staying there at home, uh, unable to come back or be out from your house, right? Where you feel comfortable away from your parents, because at this age you are, you know, that what they call it, the young age, rebellious nature, right? So you disagree with everything that your parents is saying. You wanted to be outside from the house, but you are unable to do that. And on top of that, the family is facing some difficulties in terms of financial, you know, in terms of economy. So we understand that. If you have any problems, do approach us, and it's PNC. Yeah, it is PNC, and the information, it will be only disclosed to those that meaning my superiors. Yeah, so I will try to be that channel. Yeah, inshallah. Okay, the class rep is established. The group is now established. Let me open the group. Hold on. Okay, you're looking at my screen. The group low. Okay, good. Right, the group is there. Right. Waalaikumsalam. So you look at now. Once we establish that, let's look at the main important document for us to go through this paper, right? As I mentioned, guys, I don't want you to just listen, and you can stop me at any time, ask me of any questions that you want. Let's be relaxed about this paper. Yeah? So I think if we were to do that, then we would be able to like engage in a more fruitful manner. Okay, this is the document. I'll be sharing the document. Let me share with you right now the document in the WhatsApp group, so you can open it yourself.
I have a question.
Yes, good.
Would you prefer us to have any books, any kind of books, or like reference?
I'm the type that believe my philosophy is that knowledge is everywhere. So as knowledge is everywhere, I don't want you to be restricted to only a certain list of books. You know, because by limiting you to a certain set of books or materials, that is restricting your mind. So I disbelieve in that manner. But there must be some kind of what they call it, quorum, or you know, some what they call it, some approach. Yeah, some approach, and the approach that we have been exposed to would be the list of materials. Let's go to the materials first, and then we look at the content. So if you look at the recommended text, for those not seeing this, can you see my screen right now?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes,
good.
sir.
So you look at the recommended text. I have tried to look up the materials, or the books that is stated here. I couldn't find them. I couldn't find them. I don't know about you guys. Is it possible for you to do the research online, and or any uh, any place that you are able to found them? Yeah, to get a hold of a copy of these books. Yeah. Hopefully they are something that is beneficial to the what they call it, to the syllabus itself. Yeah, because the syllabus is in such a way that it is very focused, and therefore we need focused documents in order for us to understand the material that we are learning. So references here it's also stated here. Then if you can find a copy, a physical, or if you are able to get a physical, I'll try to get a copy of that. Any of these, yeah, if possible, I'll try to share with you. Yeah, for the time being, uh, this what they call it, the federal constitution, the act and our constitution is something that you are able to easily get a copy of that. Okay, we can just copy and then paste, and if you want I can find out and get it for you and pass it over in the WhatsApp group. Okay, that is for the documents. Yeah, as far as document is concerned, if you look at the syllabus, then you can find any materials that is relevant to that particular topic that we are doing. So as far as topic is concerned, we have we will go through the continuous assessment later on. We have 11 topics. Yeah, 11 topics that we need to complete. Yeah. Uh, let's look at the topic in general. But before that, I need to introduce you the learning outcome. Yeah. So this is the reason for you to study this, and the goals. Yeah. That is the aim of the goal or the paper. So number one is, by the end of the course, you should be able to explain, yeah, the essence and rules of politics and law in society. Because so far we have heard law. Obviously, you have learned. This is the third year that you are learning about law in specific. Yeah, but I think for politics, this is the first time that we are embarking into learning what is politics in detail. Yeah, in detail. So before this, obviously you have heard about politics, but uh, from the politics that we have heard, we know not so much about politics. We know that it is a tools that is being used by people in order for them to influence others. Yeah. So the first learning outcome from this paper, by the end of this paper, you should be able to explain to others, yeah, about how law and politics play a role in our society. If you don't if you don't tell others, if you are not able to tell others about it, so you can actually know yourself. People don't cannot bluff you into talking about politics and trying to give their version of politics, because by the end of the day you should know how to describe, yeah, what is law and politics, what is the relationship, right? Because moral of the story is that when you are when learning law is something is you know learning law is about what is law actually so far. I just want your opinion about law that you have learned. What do you think about law?
Regulation that binds people.
Regulation that
Binds people.
binds people. Yeah, basically it is about means of controlling. Yeah, it is about how we control others. Okay, how the society is being controlled. If you are the leader of the country, how you utilize law in order for you to control the behavior of the society, how the society themselves wants to be controlled. They have many variations of law, right? So if you are a communist, then you have a set of
Hello.
There, sir.
Check.
Hello, sir.
Internet Sir lambat kot. Tadi pun Sir hantar WhatsApp tak lepas.
Sudah.
What's up?
Internet UiTM problem UiTM.
What is law?
Yo.
Nanti dia masuk balik Kang.
Dia keluar.
What's up?
Ini bukan record Kau kantai.
Dia record dah.
I'm really sorry, sir.
Kalau nak gelak tutup kamera.
Happy birthday boy. Happy birthday boy.
Birthday boy happy baling telur orang.
Happy birthday.
Mang nyanyi Mang. Mang nyanyi Mang. Aduh Mang.
Mama kata dia tak boleh nyanyi sebab dia belum register officially dalam group. Adakah sekarang kita patut tengok je muka masing-masing macam ni?
Siapa tengok kau Dan?
Aku tengok kau kan. Aku tengok kau.
Tak, masalahnya benda ni record lah rakan-rakan. Ke tak? Ke record?
Tak apalah record pun. Bukan itu masalah.
What's up?
Sama record sama.
Kan lead kelas kan? Ajar sikit politik kan?
Kan jangan.
Kau lah.
Jangan.
Sebarkan ideologi kan?
Kita berdoa supaya kita mudahkan doa supaya mudah Datuk Seri Anwar di istana negara hari ini.
Semoga tak ada halangan
Dan yang penting Anwar nak menyebarkan coronavirus.
Korang, apa ni alang-alang kita tak buat apa-apa kan? Baik kita susun grup sekarang.
Wow, Saura.
Betul tak? Betul tak? Macam tak tahu nak buat apa.
Jom susun. Nak susun kat WhatsApp ke nak susun dekat video chat?
WhatsApp.
WhatsApp mulakan link anda. Sir dah masuk dah.
Dah masuk.
Hi, sir.
Sir.
Oh, this one you tak dengar?
Tak.
Masya Allah.
Sudah masuk dah.
Wait.
Intan bising je.
Oh God, I've been talking to myself all this time lah. Oh God.
And we
Kejap, kejap.
and we too have been talking to ourselves,
Oh
sir.
my God. Okay. How can that happen? Actually, I showed you the, oh God. Okay, now I'm showing you my entire screen. Can you still listen to me?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, now I'm sharing
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
the screen. Now, can you still listen to me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Now you can see the screen,
Yes,
right?
sir.
Where you have Azfar, Ani, Siti, Lukman. All right. Just now I was showing you this. Somebody asked me about what they call it, the text, right? So did you manage to get what I said about the text?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. Right. So to recap, for text purposes, anything goes. I will provide you with the text. Yeah. So you don't have to be concerned about a particular document, but if you can find the document that is stated here, then it would be good, for us to be able to share with one another. Okay, when I finish talk about the text, I did mention about the course learning outcome, right?
Yes, sir.
I explained about number one. Where did I lost you?
I think about how
Second.
law regulates the behavior of society.
What is law?
Oh, I see.
What is law?
Okay, what? Did you get what I mentioned about power?
I
No.
don't think so, sir.
Oh, okay. Now, the last 3 years, actually, you have been learning about power. Law is about power. What do you think when I make that statement?
I think that's true. That law is power.
Yeah.
Agree, sir.
So, what you are learning actually is how to manage power. Okay. Be it whether you are the one that is applying the law, whether you are regulating the law, whether you are creating the law later on. If you become member of parliament, you are the creator of the law. So law is about power. So you are to control the power that is so very powerful. So can you imagine a person that have so much power? You know, you learn that statement by one of the judges: power corrupts. Absolute power corrupts absolutely. Have you
Yeah.
ever heard about that? Okay, power corrupts, right? So law is something that is we need to control. Yeah, the power. So anyone who have law in their hands are very very powerful people. So, politics is the method whereby people wants to use the politics in order for them to control the law. Okay, so law is a tools, a powerful tool. Imagine that law is just like a pistol or what they call it, a cannon. Is a very powerful tool. So people, when they want to control or influence other people, what they did is they control the law. Whether they are to control the law or the law control them, if they manage to control the law, meaning they control the cannon or they control the firearm, they actually control the outcome of what they think. You see people utilizing arms in order for them to kill others. So they can kill with their own hands if they want to, but it's not very effective. What they did was they utilized weapons. So weapons, in terms of the analogy, is weapon is equals to law. Okay. So we are learning about how to how politics is being used by people, yeah, to get control over the law. Meaning, can you imagine a person, the canon, and the outcome of the canon? The outcome of the canon is called politics, and the politics that the outcome from the firing of the cannon or the firearm is the one that is reflecting the idea of that person. Okay, if the person is a evil person, right, that particular person would want to control the law in order to get the politics that that person wants. Okay, so if he likes to kill people, let's say for example we have uh, what example that I can give you is that Pol Pot. Yeah, do you know who's Pol Pot?
No.
Pol Pot, Cambodia.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
He's a dictator.
The killing field. You know, where you go to a museum where have tons and tons of human skulls.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
so the killing field, there is a movie of killing field, right? So the idea of the leaders at that point of time, they are fed up with all this what they call it, the society that is more influenced with the Western world. It is more materialistic, you know, things are getting worse and worse. So when this group of people with the leader, uh, they wanted to change, they want to have a change. That is their political mindset, idea that they have in their mind. So what they did was to use the law or to influence the society by changing the law and making sure that they are able to do whatever they want to the society, where the society is subjected to their political thinking. So they utilize the law in order for them to get what they want. Okay, and they are able to kill thousands and thousands of, I think 500,000 were killed, yeah, by them, or doctors, teachers, lawyers, government people. Every one of them was killed because they just don't want the Western civilization to be imposed in the minds of the society. So so what that got to do with us? So what we are doing is actually trying to learn how to manage law and how not to let the law to be influenced by politics of people. Okay, so you know I already mentioned about law is being powerful. Uh, Politics is very powerful in a sense that it can control the law. Okay, government policy, you know, if you are the government, you come up with policy which is politic, yeah, medium of politics that you use in order for you to instill certain ways, yeah. So you change the law after you came up with the policy. Okay, so you make the policy, you create the law, change the law, and then the society is going to be regulated in your political thinking. So what we have to do is that when we become people in the legal system, because eventually what we will do is that most of you, 80% of you, are going to end up in the legal system, yeah, be it in the courts, in the firm, in the what do you call it, companies, you know, you are going to be near to the law that you have learned. So what we need to do is to compare and contrast and know how politics influence the law. Okay, so we have to know what is right, what is wrong, in order for us to look at good politics or bad politics. Okay, so because if you let politics control the society without the existence of the law, then the society will collapse. So it is very important for us to understand politics in a bigger manner. Yeah. So that is number one. Trying to be able to understand the relationship between law and politics within the society itself. Okay, once we understand how it works within the society, we should be able to describe, yeah, the nature. The second one, describe the nature of state and politics and their influences on law. Okay, the state and politics, they are the play masters of the what they call it, government. Yeah, because the government utilizes politics in order for them to control the society. We have the state. Once you have established the state, obviously you utilize the state in order for you to influence the society in terms of the state. Okay, so we will be looking at the state and politics. This is more detailed in terms of how law and politics relationship between these two is being influenced by the people of polity. And polity is a group of people that controls a political uh, establishment, yeah? And then we have the state, how these two actually control the law. So we know very well that Hitler is a person that managed to control the law. Okay? He managed to put the law underneath him. Prior to him being the dictator as he is, the law is above everyone. Yeah, if you look at the history of German, you realize that the structure is there. Yeah, the legal structure was there, but he managed to overcome that and put himself above the law. So therefore, he is able to control the whole impact of the society by controlling the law itself. So we are going to look at that. Yeah, the difference of that. Next is we are able to analyze. Yeah, so not only to describe. Describe means you are able to explain to others. You know, we are in detail and things like that. But the third one is for you to be able to analyze major concepts, yeah, ideas and trends related to both law and politics. So when people introduce to the philosophy or theory of law and politics, you are not, you are not going to be, worried about that because you have learned about it. Yeah. So the subject. Yeah. Any questions so far? That is the learning outcome. Yeah. So the subject is about the study of the relationship between law and politics. Okay. So we are going to look at the background, yeah, background study or survey of the historical politics and current development of law. So we look at the politics never change. Yeah. So politics are there from Aristotle time. We have Aristotle in his book, politics. Men men are political animals. Yeah, because we utilize politics in order for us to get whatever you want. So you use your politics in order for you to get what you want from your parents. I believe if you have some needs or wants, yeah, normally needs, the parents would normally satisfy that. But if you have your wants, yeah, you want to have an what they call it, a good handphone, iPhone, so for example, because that is the trend. It is going to be costly, but your parents are not going to give you that if the parents are not that rich. Yeah? So you are going to use your politics, your idea, and politics is the means for you to get what you want. So you will you know you scheme, yeah, you scheme things in order for you to get what the outcome, right? It can be so many ways. Say for example, you influence your parents in saying that, what if I can produce you good results? What are the things that you might give me, and then you put the question to them, and then they will say, okay, I don't know, what do you think you want? Then you can influence them by saying, I think I want a iPhone. yeah, a good iPhone, I think that is commensurate with my ability to get good results. So that is one way. You know, the other way, you have so many ways of doing or achieving what you want. So that is politics. So what we will study is that we will be looking at the history of politics, and you have to relate with the current development of law, because law change when politics change. The last time we used to have what they call it, the raja-raja, right? The sultanate or the kings, yeah, to control the world, yeah. 300 years ago, you know, that is the nature. But the society changed. Okay, the society changed because the concept of law is different. Okay, it is no longer divine. Previously, when you talk about law, the position of a king, yeah, they will say that this is law. You have to listen to my law because I am divine, yeah, divinely appointed by God. You know, I have relationship with, you know, so many things lah, yeah, so many things. Some say that uh, in relation to God, you know, in relation to prophet, you know, in relation to somebody that is very highly accepted by the society. Okay, so kalau kita tengok cerita Langkah Suka tu kan, uh, that is the relationship that they are trying to state. So what I'm trying to say here is that the law have been changing from 2000 years ago. It adapts to the what the society wants. But when the law is changing, it will be influenced by politics, yeah, of people who wants to control or influence others. So law is a victim because law is very powerful. So it is being utilized by people. So we have to look at the relationship in terms of what happened, and then we move towards the current situation. It outlines the structure of existing legal institution. So we look at the current institution that we have in order for us to look at whether how they function, meaning who are the legal institution that we're talking about: judiciary, executive, and legislature. We will be looking at how it is being run, not only in Malaysia but throughout the world. Okay, because the subject needs us to venture into looking at other system. Yeah, how it is, how politics influence the law that over there and over here. It provides a comparative study of other system of administration in law together with their relationship of politics. It also promotes the development of critical thinking, meaning by the end of the day, once you have the knowledge, you should be able to dispute, argue, discuss, you know, in terms of formulating your own ideas, in terms of scientific skills, social skills, teamwork, and responsibility, together with values, ethics, and professionalism in the area of law and politics. By the end of the course, program, you should be able to be a person that is able to have a critical thinking in terms of people cannot dictate you. Yeah, this is what I've been telling my student. You study law, actually, yeah, we don't produce anything. Studying law, we don't produce anything. You study architects, you produce you know, plans, you produce buildings. You engineers, you produce things, you know. Accounting, you produce in terms of the reports. So law, we don't produce anything. We just actually polish our mind. We, the only outcome of law is to have a polished mind, yeah, a critical mind, in terms of nobody can tell you anything unless and until it makes sense. Yeah, it makes legal sense, it makes logical sense. Yeah, if it's not making legal sense or logical sense, then you are to able to identify it immediately, and you are to reject it. So that is the main idea of you learning law: understanding what is power and how to regulate it. And if someone tells you otherwise, you can easily say get lost. Okay, so that is the critical thinking that we want you to have when you finish the program. Okay, upon graduating, you should be able to have that critical ability to do analyzing. Yeah, you can analyze anything because that we are that is our nature. Yeah, we that is why people don't like lawyers, because we are critical thinkers, right? So we cannot accept something unless and until it makes sense. So that is what I want you to do by the end of the course, this particular course. I don't want you to listen to me just because I am your lecturer. By the end of the course, you should be able to have your own opinion. That is why in class I want you to disagree and question me. You have your opinions. I am free to have that. Yeah, I am not the person who you listen. I am the lecturer. You do whatever I want. That is not what I want my student to be. So okay, yeah, boleh. I'm not talking to myself, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, right. The syllabus. So 11 topics that we are going to cover. So the first one.
I don't have a. It's not a question. I have a question.
Yes, please, please. You can stop me at any time. Yeah.
Um, it's not more of a question. It's more of your opinion about about the recent election in Sabah.
Yeah. Okay. Right.
So, it I think it revolves a lot of law and politics. I'm not sure why I'm here, but I'm sure one way or another I'm learning about this so that I know more about
Yeah. Definitely. Definitely.
my
Because if you look at our
state.
syllabus, towards the end of it, actually, that is the end of our discussion. We have the party hopping. Can you see the last bullet there? We have party hopping, right? We have a situation of contemporary legal issues where this, what do you call it? We have this situation of
Yes.
money politics, corruption, sabotage, parachute candidates, cronyism,
It
nepotism, and
involves
party hopping.
a
It is,
lot of party hopping.
yeah,
This recently, like, can we
yeah.
can we
We do have a federal court decision, right? Saying that it is your fundamental right. You are not to be restricted. You can do party hopping if you want to, but so okay, I can understand that. But we are talking about we, the one that choose the government, right? So as a people, as a society, we are the one that put them there, and then suddenly they betray us and change the government as what they like, as what is going to happen today or tomorrow, right? Anwar is going to see the king. Tak ada, no. Oh, it's my wife told me that it's not happening. Something is happening. I have no idea. But the thing is, they want to change government, by buying some other members, member of parliament. That is wrong. Yeah, ethically is wrong. I think legally is not wrong. However, I believe what the solution might be, I don't know whether you agree or not, is to do another election, which Sabah has done. Uh, so we put back everything, the question to the society. Let the society decide. If you really want to have a change of government, let the society decide by doing a re-election. It's costly, but that's the way of what's the point of going on with another government. And then we have the changes of what the government. So we have Mahathir, and then we have Muhyiddin, and then now we might be having another one. We are in limbo. So we want a strong government that is being backed by the society itself, right? If in fact, if you look at Prof. Shad, he said that this is the worst way the worst of the best way of administrating the country, meaning political democracy, meaning you go to balloting is the worst way. Yeah, sorry, the best way of the worst, meaning every other thing are bad, but this is the best that we can choose out of the worst, right? uh, I don't know, what do you think? I don't know.
No, it's not fair because I've seen like politician being bought over here, and then in some places there's about 11 parties, 11 members that are competing. Which, what's the point of doing that? You know, it's just to kasih rosak undi in a way, and
Do you see
yeah,
how politics
it's
are
like
going on?
yeah,
That is politics.
that's that is why I feel like, what's the point of election if you're going to do that? You know,
Yeah,
what's the point of re-electing or this state election? But at the end of the day, you don't. The society cannot even choose us.
true.
The Sabahan cannot even choose. Yes.
Yeah,
Mhm.
very true. So the
But
problem
But
is,
don't do that.
yeah,
I think that's the essence of Westminster parliamentary democracy. You get to
yeah.
choose the
Yeah.
electors, but in the end, the electors get to choose the government. That's it.
Very true.
Agree.
Agree, right?
Mhm.
Because the way I see it, for Sabah and Sarawak as compared to Semenanjung, I already when I'm in class, I would normally make this statement: I'm sorry to the people of Sabah and Sarawak because we have been cruel to you on behalf
Exactly.
of the
I'm
government of
joking. I'm joking. Okay.
because, because the government of Malaysia is not being fair to Sabah and Sarawak. Yeah, I think that is my observation. The way when I went there to Sabah and Sarawak, the place obviously huge, right? But when it comes to development, when I went to Sarawak, okay, I saw the, what do you call it, this disparity in terms of progress of people of Sarawak and Sabah compared to West Malaysia. Yeah, West
Yes.
Malaysia. So
That's a key demarcation.
so my apologies on behalf of the people of Malaysia to people of Sabah and Sarawak. Yeah, but we will change. Eventually, they will try to change. Hopefully, but I don't know what is happening. People, politics, they just want themselves to benefit. They themselves or some people that is near them. They just want to hold that position. They just, I don't know what is inside their head. They just want to be glamour of that position. I am the MP. Do you know that MP, if you become an MP, that you will get what do you call it, pension? Uh, if you have number of times, then you have number of pensions that you
Yeah.
will get. Yeah. So, for life, you can after the appointment,
They
you can.
want power.
Yeah, they want power, but I don't know why they want power. Because power corrupts, right?
Sir, it
Yeah.
is because when you have power, you have money at the same time.
Yeah,
I think
power.
that's why.
When people, yeah, I think after, if you look at the people, rich people in the world, they have money, but they want power. So I think with money you get power, right? With power you get money.
Sir, I want to ask one thing. Sir.
Yes.
What's your take on the recent appointment of a past assemblyman to the Sabah Assembly? Because past didn't even
Yes.
contest in the Sabah election, but still get appointed to the assembly. What's your take, sir?
I
Thank you,
mean, that is
Daniel. Thank you.
ridiculous.
I needed that.
Ridiculous. Why? For what benefit that is going to be
That's
towards the
why.
people of Sabah? I don't care who you put them there, because it has to be justified. If it cannot be justified, then what's the point? Aduh. I disagree, obviously, from the tone that I'm saying it, that I disagree. Because since we are talking about politics, right? The paper is politics, so for educational purposes, we can discuss things that is maybe racial, maybe
See,
against the law. But as far I can
and
run behind the discussion of academic discussion. Past, I used to be a past member actually. Yeah. Not a member per se. I don't have a registration of past member, but I was inclined with past. I just want to share you one story. I was sent by past to Keadilan back then. I think about 20 years ago, uh, when Anwar Ibrahim was kicked out from the TPM, right? So I was sent by PAS to Keadilan in order for to help Keadilan in strategizing their election. So we call it think tank. So I was with my friend. We were the think tank for this particular member of parliament. It's not member of parliament, the calon, right? The candidate of Selayang. So when we went there to help him, uh, at the election day, election day, people are polling, people voting, right? So we had our break, and we were chit chatting, and four of us, the candidate and the assistant of the PA of the candidate, me and my friend, one table. You know what the conversation we had is that the PA was so happy that the chances of winning is there, and he made a statement to the candidate. Esok kita pakai kita apa? That is the statement. It's not about the society of things that you want to do to the society, but the nature of uh, you know how can you talk about materials thing then when we are talking about life of people, right? And obviously it is a perks that you will get, but you don't discuss it. It comes together with the post, but in this one is, you don't talk about what can we do to the society in order for us to change the society. We were stunned, both of us were stunned, and we were looking at each other and speechless. We have been helping them to win, and the outcome would not be that great. Yeah, luckily they did not win. We were thankful that they are not in power. Otherwise, politics is like that. So that is why from that day onwards, I hate politics. God is merciful. Now God asked me to teach you politics and its relationship with the law. Maybe we can get something out of this. Okay. So any feedback? Yeah.
What is the point of politics in Malaysia? Because as you can see, even if the minister did something, we cannot punish them. Uh, and even if we did election, they can easily change their parties and get into power.
True. So as what it was said that Prashad stated, and this one is related to philosophy of politics in terms of it is the best of the worst system that we can implement. There is no other ways, because as you mentioned, right, they can easily change. They are immune to the position of law just because they are member of parliament. So people are jailed just because they don't follow the provision of COVID, and then the one minister or a few ministers went overseas and then coming back do not follow the law, and they are not punished. I mean, our PM can say dia nak rotan, but I don't think nak rotan is kena rotan. I mean, nak rotan is nak. Yeah, you want, but whether you have done it, that is another thing. We discussed. Yeah,
I have a hypothetical question.
yeah.
Let's say in a hypothetical situation, do you want to be a politician?
Me,
Ah,
me being in politics, I don't want. But because once I am in politics, I will kill so many people. That is the reality. If you appoint me into politics, when I do have power, so many people will die. Those people who are rapists, they will lose their private parts. Those who murder people, they will be hanged. I just want to reflect in Iran, where the video captured these three people coming into this jewelry shop and murdering this particular owner of that. You want to steal, you steal lah. There's no problem for you to steal. Yeah, that's the law will come in and punish you. But he did not. The owner did not do anything. He was killed, and then they and the way that they did, I don't know whether it is under the influence of drugs or not. But the way that they behave is just like, you know, smashing that person with the parang and things like that. You know what happened to them? They were eventually captured, and the government of Iran, what they did was take a crane in front of that particular shop and hang them right in front of the shop. I would do that. Without doubt, I would do that. So that is the only lesson. I don't know whether because that question was asked to me, some of you might say that's cruel, because that in the nature of the society today is not about an eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth, but that is how I see politics. I'm not showing that I'm a good person, but when we I don't know, when we learn law, then you should be able to know what is right, what is wrong. Because you learn the power, right? You know what is right, what is wrong. It is in you. You guys know by now what is right, what is wrong. Obviously, everyone knows what is right, what is wrong. Even a kid, a child, know what is right, what is wrong. They use politics in order to get what they want. They will cry in order for them to be attended to, and by giving them milk. So that is the politics that they use. But when it comes to society today, things that is happening. So that is my take on your question just now. So moral of the story: don't give me power. I will. People will definitely don't like me. Okay. Free food for everyone. So I will give free food for everyone. So no more people in the building of Islamic religious building. They will all stay in the mosque. No more specific aircon special building for them. They are abusing the religion. Okay, so that is my take. I don't know whether you're happy with it or not. So any questions that you want to ask? Any input? None so far, yeah? Okay. So coming back to the syllabus, we have another half an hour left. Look at this. By the way, the tutorial doesn't start today, so next week lah. So number one, topic one, we are going to look at the historical and some basic terminology in terms of what is law and politics. Yeah, in terms of the history. Next, we'll be looking at the modern law and politics that we have in our society today. So we will be looking at the legal and political system that we have throughout the world, and any impact on the cultural and social of our society today. So the first topic, more towards the history and terminology. Second is basically about the current situation of law and politics, and then we will be looking at the agent, the state, whereby we will be looking at how the state utilizes law and politics in order for them to run the country or run the state. Okay, so that is the third one. That is quite specific. We're looking at the actors, meaning the state. The fourth one, the first topic, we will be looking at the integrity of the political system that we have. Yeah, in terms of knowledge, in terms of wisdom, in terms of the outcome of, in terms of services that we have in our society. Okay, so this would be how politics should be done. Okay, so if you want to make a note, topic 4 is about how politics is to be properly done. Okay, uh, so how number 1 is what, second is what, third is how, and then fourth is how, fifth sovereignty, and then we discuss about what. Yeah, what is the relationship of legal and politics into sovereignty. Obviously you have learned about sovereignty, in your, what do you call it, constitutional law. We have papers, law and what else, what paper, sovereignty, where you learn your sovereignty. In Asasi you learn which paper, law and economy.
Law
No,
016. International.
international
088.
0888, right? Yeah, so you learn about sovereignty. Now we are looking at specific in terms of the relationship of politics and legal within the sovereignty concept. Next, topic 6, we are going to look at the various system, of political method that is being applied throughout the entire world. We have communism, dictators, directorial, we have feudalism, monarch, parliament, so presidential and aristocracy. So we have topic 7, political party. We look at the party itself. Yeah, just now we look at the state. Now we look at the party. We call it polity. Yeah, polity in terms of the party. How it is being done. What is basically we're looking at the party in application of the law and politics. Next is the separation of power. Obviously, you have learned this in terms of the federal constitution. We will be looking back separation of power, but we are looking from the perspective of politics. Yeah, in terms of the law and politics, how it is being the distribution of power in terms of how politics within these three groups. So politics of the judiciary, politics of the executive, politics of the legislative. And then next, the topic 9, we'll be looking at the election processes, of Malaysia. So we will discuss all the regulation and acts, with regards to the election process. Topic 10, we'll be looking at the comparative politics, in terms of to compare between one politics to another, and then we'll be looking maybe towards the some examples in the world, and then the Southeast Asia, because Southeast Asia is quite close and it has indirect or direct influence towards our economy. So it's quite important for us to understand that. Then the last topic will be the legal issues. Yeah, we have this is the main actually the outcome of bad politics. Then we have situations, the various situation that can happen to us, that is happening in our society. We have money politics, there is real corruption, obviously, right? Sabotage, people sabotage one another by creating news, fake news, and so on. We have parachute candidates, they jump out from one place to another in terms of being candidates, cronyism, nepotism, and also party hopping. So, before we end, let's go through the continuous assessment. So obviously you will have, I think, 60-40, right? So this one, it will be in a form of what do you want in terms of, I think, better for us to get in terms of assessment, assessment in terms of assignment. So assignment will be 3 assignment, 20, 20, 20. Online quiz, I don't think online quiz is good. But do you want online quiz, guys? Uh-oh.
No, no,
Are you
sir.
still here?
I don't want it.
I don't want
No, sir.
online. I don't want
Last
quiz, sir.
time
Yo.
I think maybe
Hey,
some
you.
of them once, but
What do you mean by online quiz?
Online quiz is objective ones where you choose. About objective is something along the line that you can either the possibility of you to pass is there, but possibility of you to not get good marks are also there. So I don't believe, because you can always Google and make a discussion, online discussion. Question number 1 apa? Jawapan dia apa? You know, it's not critical. You cannot develop your mind, but you use politics in order to get your answer, correct answer. So I believe in doing assessment. Can we stick with assessment, because we already formed the group? Hopefully we will be forming the group. If you have any problem, then you can discuss in the group. So assessment 1, assignment 1, 2, 3. So I think assignment are better. Can we agree with that? Or you have something else that you that you want to try out?
that's good, sir.
Actually, if it's face to face, if you are in class, then we'll be going places. So we'll go to see several institution, at play. We'll go and visit parties and things like that. But the assignment will be involved doing interviews and then doing your presentation and so on. But we are no longer able to do that, so I think we stick to assessment. What do you think that you want to do? Because you are going to do it, it's not me. So you decide whether what do you call it, whether you are happy with that or not. So what do you think? Open for discussion. Everyone is silent. Dengar tak ni? You can hear me, right? Okay.
Yes, yes, sir.
Okay, good. So so one thing is about knowledge. The other thing is about passing the paper with good grades, right? So so what do you want? Nak vote ke tak nak? We are in a political democracy, right? So what do you think? So you just want to leave it to me to decide, or you just, you have any idea that you think that this is something. Okay, I just give it to you to decide, because the first one, because we have 14 weeks, right? So the first assignment or the first assessment needs to come in on the third week already. The third week. So I'll be giving you now, a task. If you decide so, right? So I can give it now within this week, and then you are able to like start off once the group are established. So what do you think? So you submit on the third week, get things done. This is an elective paper. This is not a core paper. So I just want things to be done. I don't want to kacau you towards the end when you are being busy with other papers, right? And then suddenly Haris with law and politics you have to complete. I just want the three assessment to be completed prior to week 10. Week 10 you finish already, so then you concentrate on others. So I just leave it to you. You discuss among yourself, and if you agree to the assessment in terms of assignment 1, 2, or 3, then that's it. I will give you problems, and obviously to settle that problem you have to do some kind of reading, understanding in order for you to answer that, right? So in a way it is forcing you to read materials. Yeah, I will provide you with materials, and you are also able to utilize the internet in order for you to access. Okay, so I don't want to take much of your time. By the way, the method that I'm going to do for lecturing is going to give you videos, short videos, maybe about 15 minutes or half an hour, and then I will post it to you, and the materials. So there will be two things: the video and the materials for you to read. And the next week that we under lecture we will discuss. So the discussion is going to take your internet data is roughly about 15 minutes. Would it be okay with you? 15 minutes, because I don't want to impose your data online. You have other people to sit for, right? So 15 minutes of discussion, and then if you after that 50 minutes, we will conduct online WhatsApp discussion. You can I ask a question, then you are to answer. Boleh? So I think that is my method lah.
Boleh, sir.
So sleepless night to prepare the videos. So thank you. I think that's it. Is there any other questions? I'm taking a lot of your time. I was planning only half an hour, but it went up to 1.5. Okay, questions? Daniel? Shura? Shaura? Question? Yes. Ada
Yes,
question?
sir.
Yes.
Ada. Untuk assignment tu kan, if it based on you, you will give us all written assignment or
Written
what?
assignment.
I mean, written assignment.
Written.
All 3 is written assignment.
Yes. Do you have any other method? Ada tak? Ada lecturers yang adopt yang you rasa happy sangat? Or that is the way that I wish every other lecturers apply? Any other?
Ada tapi susah.
Ada tapi
Susah.
susah.
But we don't prefer that.
You
Ada, but we
don't
don't prefer that. So, yeah, it's like video presentation, and it took a lot of time to edit before. So no.
Okay. Because the interaction
There's another method. So sorry for interrupting you. There's another method used by SEMUIS for our contract law last semester. So he put it on apps, and the question was quite hard, but it gives us almost 3 times to answer it. It's an objective question, so that's also another method. Like you may prefer it for the first assessment, because it's in the 3 weeks, right? So it's probably easier for us to pass, but the question was really hard because us think, and also to actually access the internet to look for the answer for that actually.
So do you prefer that?
Yeah, I prefer the objective questions, sir, because
Okay.
easier.
Tell you what. Is it possible for you to share that question to me that I need to evaluate first? So what was the method that is being used? Obviously, the method is the objective questions, but the technical details. Is
The
it possible for
platform,
you to share?
Yes, I'll ask you for.
Yeah, you have the questions, the question.
Oh no, I don't have the question because it's actually in another website which
Uh-huh.
someone use to give the question. It's kind of like rotating the question and everything. I don't remember what website it is, but I'll ask the Muiz for you.
Daniel?
It was Kahoot, right? It's Kahoot.
Oh, Kahoot. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, Kahoot nah. Right. So if you can share with me, then please do. So it's a competition punya method lah. So
yeah.
the sound will be playing, and then ting 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 ting. You are pressured to answer within that. It's a game attitude. I think it's fun. Yeah, I can do that. Kahoot, Okay. How many questions they were?
20.
20. Okay. So did you manage to do it? Get 20 out of 20?
It took me 9 trials to get 20 out of 20.
Yeah, so many times.
Meaning you can try again and again and again.
Yeah.
So yes,
It's
to give us
it's like that
answer.
One day, yeah.
because we think a lot.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so it's there like that, I think.
Oh, so you can do it repetitively, meaning again and again until you get the best, the correct answer.
We are given 1 day, 24 hours to do
Uh-huh.
that. So
Okay.
it doesn't matter how many trials you have done, as long as the 24 hours time is done. Like you did it through that 24 hours limit.
So eventually you get 20 out of 20 lah.
Yeah, if you try a lot, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Okay. All right. That's a good one way of doing it. Okay, I'll take it up and explore. Obviously, right? And so if the question pop-ups, you have a number of seconds for you to answer, right?
Yes.
So meaning you have to Google it up and read it up in order for you to get the correct answer.
Yes, that's
Something
why
like that.
and because
Do you like that pressure?
Oh, definitely not, sir.
No.
No, sir.
Oh, I don't like it.
It's
I mean,
Haikal.
I think
He's
that's
smiling all the
a
while.
fun way lah.
Huh?
But I think that's the fun way.
It's a fun way. Okay, it is not something that is okay. It's fun. It's taxing, but it's fun. Challenging, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll try to do that. Okay. That is. Any other questions that you want to ask before we end the session? Oh my God, 2 hours. Sorry to take up your data. Yeah.
Sir, I think you can make the objective question on U Future, I think, because last semester I did my French test on U Future.
Okay, 10 on the Kahoot, 10 on U Future.
U Future was also a good one because I also do my Mandarin U Future. It's really good.
Yeah,
I also did my French on U Future, sir.
Yeah, the system was really clear and everything.
So this is something new that I need to explore. So is it possible if we have a link that I can access in order for me to evaluate it? Nah, Daniel, Anis.
But then we won't have a lot of trials for you future. We can only do it once.
Once.
You want a lot of trial,
Yeah, we want to have good grades.
Sorry.
Anything that is fun for you, I don't mind as long as by the end of the day I can get your marks. you know.
No, sir, because in your future you can also make subjective and objective. So
Yeah.
That's
in
true.
that
The only
case,
one.
you can
Yeah.
mix us both of it. But
Okay.
it's only one. And it's okay.
Yeah, only one.
Not that
So
easy, but you
But
still
it is open. You don't have to like press enter to submit. You can prepare it and then within 1 day and then just send it out. You don't have to
yeah,
do it
you can
within
also
one.
do it
Pardon?
for 3 to 4 times.
Oh, 3-4 times. I don't know whether it is possible, but I try to check it out.
It is possible because my Chinese like
Oh, 3-4 times. It is possible.
Yeah,
Okay. So do you want it to be in the same day where you have 10 out of Kahoot, 10 for you future?
no,
No, different day.
no,
Okay.
no, different day. Yeah.
So week 3, 1, week 4, 1. So week 3, 10 marks. Week 4, 10 marks. Week 3 maybe Kahoot. Week 4 maybe you future. Boleh?
Boleh?
Okay. So okay. I think that's about it. Any questions that you want to ask? Any clarification? Tak ada.
No.
So with that, thank you so much for coming to class. And macam mana? If anything, just proceed with the WhatsApp in order for us to discuss it, inshallah. Yeah. So thank you. Okay. Good night.
Stay safe.
Good day.
Thank you, sir.
Be
Stay
safe.
safe, sir.
Be careful. Ya.
Yeah.
I suka Daniel
Thank
punya
you,
ke belakang
sir.
punya. Daniel dekat mana? Pondok kan?
Dekat kampung, sir.
Kesiannya. You dekat mana ni? Bangsa ke apa ke?
Ni kat garaj sebenarnya, sir.
Oh my god. Why reception?
Okay, I got wifi, sir.
Tapi panas tak?
Sejuk je, kampung nak hujan ni. Dia tak ada panas.
Kampung mana tu?
Kampung Jalong, sir.
Jalong?
Perak.
Where is Perak? Oh, which area? My wife mana rumah you? Kuala Kangsar.
Oh.
Taman Rengas Indah.
Oh, Kampung Jalong is also in Kuala Kangsar, sir. Technically lah.
Oh, nanti boleh pergi melawat lah.
Ya. Kita sekampung, sir.
Kampung apa?
Kampung Jalong, sir.
Jalong. Kat mana tu? Sungai Siput. Sungai Siput. Ni laksa apa? Laksa tak pergi makan laksa kan? Laksa lembah.
Oh, laksa lembah. Jauh lah. Mana lagi?
Okay guys, sorry. Thank you so much for coming. Take care. We will see next week. Bye.
Alright, sir.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye, sir.
Goodbye,
Take care.
sir.
Bye, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank
Have a
you.
nice day, you guys and
Same to
sir.
you. Thank you. Same to you too.